How's it going, everyone? I am the Shaz here with a video on the upcoming new event type, Dream Live Parade. This event type is what I would describe as a resource management dungeon run. Why do I describe it this way? Well, we'll get into that shortly. This event will not only test your patience, but your team building and preparation as well. While the event is fun, there are a lot of players that I've interacted with that play on the JP server who feel like it is a chore at times, which I can understand. Alright, with the intro out of the way, let's get into the specifics of Dream Live Parade. Let's start with the basics. For every instance of Dream Live Parade, your cards get assigned a certain number of play points, or PP. This means that unless you have a lot of cards from a specific group, most of your cards will only get one life to play before the card is temporarily unusable. There are ways to fill a card's PP. You can either use an event-specific item, a water bottle, for a single play refill, spend 5 star gems for a single play refill, or you can wait until the middle of the event, when all cards will get a free play refill courtesy of this button. There are restrictions on this, however. Once you play down a card's initial play points, you have a maximum of 3 refills that you can do per card, excluding the all card refill. For the first instance of DLP, it is the Niji girls that will get an extra play point. This means that all your Niji Rs, SRs, and URs have 2 plays on them, while Muse and Aqua cards only have 1. So, with that being said, this first time around, Niji cards have a maximum of 6 plays for this event, while Muse and Aqua have 5. As for the actual playthroughs, the songs will start off easy, then begin to increase in difficulty as you move forward. The beat maps for the first 5 songs are on intermediate difficulty, and the rest of the songs after that are on advanced difficulty. The start of the challenge in DLP arguably comes around stage 9 with Tokimeki runners. To clear the song in one go, you'll need 4.63 million voltage score, which is basically 1.4 million voltage over the normal advanced difficulty S rank score. Now, another little quirk about DLP. If you happen to die during one of the playthroughs of the live, your score is saved from the moment you failed. This means that if you happen to miss clearing the voltage requirement by a small amount, anything under 300,000, you can just crawl to the finish line for that song by just sticking in a bunch of R cards, wait to fail the song, then go on to the next without burning the usage of your high value Rs, SRs, and URs. Yes, your R cards will matter. Those of you that have max limit break R cards and have yet to tile them to get the 40 gems, there are some R cards that will help immensely, especially at the beginning of DLP. My personal preference is to go to an allstars database, something like kachigen.com, and see what R rarity cards have the highest base appeal and start there. If you don't have the resources to max tile one or more of your R cards in one go, don't worry about it. Just make sure to max level the card and worry about strengthening some of your more useful SRs and URs first. Now, it is hard for me to, in the context of a YouTube video, give specific advice on DLP since it is dependent on your individual card pool. All I can suggest is that you make use of your cards as resources and try to team build the best that you can for each song, while trying not to overscore on most of the songs you play. As for the rewards, if you are able to beat the 10th stage of DLP, at that point you will have acquired 1,600 DLP tokens and 65 gems. What can you exchange the DLP tokens for? Well, there are a couple of limited edition accessories in the DLP shop that, unless you have ridiculously broken MLB scores, won't help you immediately, so I would put off on buying those. What I would go first for in the DLP shop is this UR Cool brooch, which costs 600 tokens. Then spend the other 1000 tokens on these 10 regular gacha tickets. Much like the SBL shop, these tickets in the shop reset every month, so be mindful of that going forward. The limited edition accessories do one of three things. The cool choker increases the cap on the maximum score of your SP gauge. The smile choker increases the max value of your taps, and the active choker increases the max value of your crits. As I said earlier, unless you have a super broken max limit break UR, you can pass on these accessories for now and focus on the UR cool brooch and the gacha tickets. The last and most important thing I have to say about Dream Live Parade is this. Don't worry about trying to clear all of the songs in the first playthrough. Your progress gets saved whenever an instance of DLP finishes, including if you've only achieved a certain voltage on a song that wasn't enough to clear. Let's take a look at this screenshot from the end of my second DLP run. I got to Love You My Friends, the last stage during the first two DLP events. However, I wasn't able to clear the voltage requirement. When the third Dream Live Parade event came around, I started with the voltage that I ended on Love You My Friends with the last DLP. And we're done. As you probably gleaned from the information in this video, this will be the only time I will be doing a video on Dream Live Parade, since it is a single player experience. Feel free to discuss your plans for Dream Live Parade in the comments below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button here on YouTube and follow me over on Twitch over at twitch.tv/IamTheShaz. Take it easy everyone, be nice to each other, and I'll see you all next time.